Oh, this already started recording without me pressing anything. Wow. Good morning, guys. We're gonna get ready today. Yeah. It's early. Super early. Okay, not super early, but it seems like it. It's not quite 7 o'clock yet, but it almost is. I'm not gonna do my hair today. I'm just going to wear it up in a claw clip. Take this ring off. I have a coffee made. We'll do the skincare right quick and get into the makeup. I think for makeup today, we're going to use the Hyper Glam palette and Glam palette. Get our look. I want to try and use these palettes either together or solo at least, I think, once a week all this year to get use out of them. They're both in my Pan It Use It basket. They're good products. There's nothing wrong with them. The Glam palette, I don't use it much anymore because I have too many things. Which is why I'm keeping track. I'm writing down all my purchases every month. I'm not going to keep track of what I spend. Keeping track of how much I bring in because I already know how much I end up spending. That's not something I need to write down. I need to write down what I'm buying. Yeah. Hopefully you guys don't have a problem or you don't mind the videos that I'll be posting. Aside from I get ready with me, yesterday I posted a monthly recap of purchases for January. It's not to be like, oh, look what I bought last month or that. It's also another way for me to send me just writing down what I bought. Sit down with what I bought and show you guys too, because yeah, there's overconsumption and whatnot. Again, not everybody has the same financial position. My husband works. He has a very good paying job. I also work. All of our bills and that get paid. So, and we all spend our money differently with what we have left. Obviously, I don't have to put the money in. I don't have to buy makeup, but makeup is my thing. My husband, he buys video games, puzzles, and some other stuff. I buy makeup. I used to do makeup and clothes. Now I don't. I've cut way back on clothes, especially once I figured out what it was that I really like wearing. Alright. What was that? That was the Innisfree green tea hydrate and exfoliate toner. It's just a mini. I don't have a full size of that. Did I? I don't know if I've ever had a full size of that or not. This pimple right here, is that the same one I've had? I can't remember. It feels a little bit irritated. Anyways, I'm gonna go in with the Ordinary eye serum. So it looks like, oh yeah, so hopefully you guys don't mind or take that monthly recap purchases I made. Don't take it the wrong way. It's also so I have a visual as well. I hate writing things down. I am going to keep writing down what I purchase every month, but doing that will help me, and also maybe to help you guys too with overconsumption and whatnot, and being like, wow, this is ridiculous. Everything that I've bought for February so far is written down, and I haven't bought as much, and I'm hoping to keep it that way. Matt's like, oh, well, the month is almost over. And I was like, yeah, it is. So I'll be happy if the purchases for this month stay where it's at. The palettes that I ordered earlier in the month just shipped out this morning from Cosmic Brushes. I already have those written down for February. I think for February I might be at 13 items when those 2 palettes get in. And when I ordered the 400 subscriber giveaway gift, I did add something in there. You know that House Labs blush, the powdered blush? That's like 40 something dollars Canadian. There's one that I wanted to try in the shade Hibiscus. Well, there's a duo right now on Sephora. It's both the powder blush in the shade Hibiscus as well as the new one of her like glossy roll-up blushes. I don't know what shade that one's in, but that duo, and they're both full size, is on sale for less than the cost of the powder blush on its own. So I ordered that. I definitely want the powdered blush in Hibiscus. I wish I could see that. I feel like it's itchy. Ooh, boy. That thing is nasty. Sorry, guys. Gotta clean that one right quick. Jeez Louise. Sometimes that's how you know. I thought that thing was going away. Apparently it was trying to stay and make a permanent home. Alright. Unless that was a new one. No, that was a different one altogether. I feel like the other one was right there. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Goodbye. You can't stay. You don't belong here. Yeah, I do know that I tempt myself with purchases, so I gotta stay off websites and stuff. There's some things from Sephora I do want, but they're going to... I'm waiting for the VIB sale for me to do another Sephora online order. I don't know when the VIB sale is, but I need to have some restraint. And then as for like orders, I don't know. We shall see, because stuff is expensive. It's like, there are some indie palettes that I want still. But I need to do the old, what am I actually going to use? There's 2 Simply Posh palettes that are on my wish list. They're off now. I'm not going to buy them, because I won't get as much use out of them. The Lethal Cosmetics, I want to try the brand, but I feel like the only palette that stood out to me is the Dexter palette. But again, it's like, how often am I going to use that one? I feel like it's a grungy palette, which I like. But I have the Huda Pretty Grunge palette, which I like that one. I feel like I got hit. Like, that hurts. It feels like I got hit there. I didn't, but it feels like it. Moira has some palettes that I want, and then again, it's like, I have Moira palettes that I don't take out too often. We shall see. We don't need everything that comes to market. Try not to touch that thing on my You there, go away. Yes, I'm really moisturizing this morning. It's freezing outside, so I need to make sure my skin looks good. I took Grace to the pool yesterday. She liked that. She enjoyed that. So much so, she asked me, because I didn't get in the pool, she asked me if I would get myself a swimsuit so I could start swimming with her again. I was like, sure. I was like, as long as we go out 2 or 3 times a week. Because I don't want to buy a swimsuit if we're not going to actually swim. Yes, I know how to swim. I definitely think I have enough moisturizer on now. I'm going to use that new Maybelline foundation again today. I wore that yesterday. I thought that wore nicely. Alright. Just gonna move this stuff out of the way. What did I have there? I feel like something's missing that was up here. Was it a purse? No. I don't remember. I'll figure that out later. I took my nail polish off last night. This nail chipped, but it's still long, but yeah. I'll probably clean my nails up after work tonight. I got tomorrow off. I did get asked yesterday to go into work. I shut that down because I had plans at Grace. I told my manager, unfortunately, no, because I was already doing stuff with Grace and I wasn't about to be like, oh, sorry, gotta go. No, thank you. Alright, let's dig things out, get this face put on. I am going to use the Covergirl Skin Enhancer Thingabob again this morning. This stuff here, Skin Enhancer, I'll use this again. Again, extra moisture, extra glow. It's like, sure, why not? Maybe 1 pump would suffice, I think. 1 pump actually, yeah, would suffice. You don't need 2. Unless you're extremely dry. I feel like I could feel something. If any of you are wondering about pilling, so far I haven't noticed any pilling with my makeup application. Alright, we'll just let that sit for a minute. Yeah, I'm working today. I have tomorrow off. And then I'm working Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Then I'll have next Wednesday off. Work next Thursday. And then I'll have next Friday, Saturday off. Unless the schedule changes. But I'm happy with it. I'm only doing 29.5 hours next week. I'm just like, perfect. Perfect for me. I don't know if it'll stay like that, but for me, the ideal hours is 32. I don't want to be doing 40-hour weeks, but 32 is the maximum amount of hours I'd like to be working, unless they absolutely need me, and I don't think they absolutely need me. 24 is the least amount I'd like to work. Did I do one pump of this yesterday? I can't remember. We'll do one pump and see. No, I did not wash my brushes yesterday. They're still in the basket, so. Yeah, one pump. Grace and I, mostly Grace, she took over it. When I said had the day planned with Grace, I really did. She spent a good amount of yesterday and last night with me. Matt was at work. I had yesterday off. We decided, so when we do grocery shopping, Matt and I are like, both of us were like, we want to cut back on the grocery shopping. We still want to do like one good haul a month, but for the most part, we find that we're still picking stuff up weekly. Sometimes we're even like going, like, oh, we need bananas, and then we grab like $100 worth of or more stuff and bring it home, right? And it gets eaten, yeah. But there's some sections in the kitchen, like we have a pantry and cupboards and that. No one's cooking besides me. I'm working, so Grace and I thought it'd be a good idea yesterday to go through the pantry and the cupboards, and boy, oh boy, she wasn't happy about the amount of stuff that we had to get rid of. Not from the fridge or the freezers, but from the cupboards and the pantry. And I told her, I was like, listen, none of you guys want to cook. You're always all depending on me to cook the meals. A whole case of Kraft Dinner besides 2 boxes that got eaten. Expired last year. Expiry does not mean it's bad, but the kids won't eat it because they're like, no, we don't trust it. But there was stuff that expired I was about to say 2013, but I feel like we did find something from 2013. Something was found from 2013. But there was like a lot of 2019, 2022, 2023. So our cupboards and pantry are not empty, but there's a lot of stuff that's gone. David's like, does it bother you that stuff was pretty bare? And I said, no. And then I started a list of our go-to meals that I make, and then I need to get their favorite meals and write those down as well, because our grocery list now is going to be based on our go-to suppers. Breakfast is usually, as long as we have eggs, bread, butter, milk, and cereal, we're good. Protein shakes or protein powder, Greek yogurt, granola, bananas, and apples. I think that's good for breakfast. Lunches, I feel like for the kids is so weird. I was like, can you guys find something that's not ramen that you like? So hopefully they do that. But I want to make a list of all I already have the list started, a list of our go-to meals. And then I'm going to make a grocery list of what needs to be purchased to do all these things and have that list up on hand. Snacks, I mean, they used to be big into crackers and popcorn, but now they don't barely touch crackers. So there's 2 boxes of crackers up in the cupboard, but like neither one of them barely ever makes popcorn anymore. They like those Kirkland protein granola bars. They only have like 10 grams of protein, but they like those. They like Fiber One bars. They both like bananas and apples and Asian pears. Grace is more prone to grab like cucumbers and carrots. So, I don't know. I was like, I'm not really worried about them having snacks, but it's like, I need dinner ideas for them. I just want to narrow things down. It's kind of like how I want to narrow down what exactly it is about that I like makeup wise. Not that I'm never gonna stray and buy something random, but I think I'm gonna not buy any more colorful palettes unless there's only like 1 or 2 colorful shades in there. I think I'm gonna stick. I have colorful palettes. Like yesterday, I reminded myself again today, 2 of my favorite. I mean, I have several colorful palettes, but my Scooby-Doo Glam Light palettes, those are 2 of my favorites. And they're really out there though. They're so rich. I will do swatches of those eventually for you guys again. There are videos on my channel using those palettes. I don't know the names of the videos though. I'm like, do I want to use the bronzer that's in here? Let's give her a try, okay? Just pretty much gotta put it in there and go to town. So yeah, cosmetic brushes, that order finally shipped today. My Ipsy box has not shipped, but the 2 items, not my add-ons, because that comes with the boxy box, but the 2 items that I bought from the blowout sale, those shipped yesterday. And I was like, interesting. Interesting how those shipped before the Ipsy, the BoxyCharm box. I have the Beauty Boost and, what do you call it? Well, I don't know if we get the Beauty Boost for this month, but every 2nd or 3rd month, there's that, like, bigger BoxyCharm box. I can't remember what it's called. Icon. I have that one coming. Gab Union is the one. She did the February box or picks. Eyebrows. I'm not cooking supper today. There is... Oh, darn it. Well, I'll have to get one of the kids to do it. So, yeah, there's still leftover lasagna. I don't think anybody really likes that Kirkland lasagna. There's still one in the freezer because it comes in a 2-pack. So, that'll be an emergency meal. David and Grace, they already ate the lasagna twice because I cut it into 6 pieces, I think. I think there might just be 1 piece left. If that's the case, I could probably see one of them finishing that today, or Matt. But, there's chicken Alfredo, and I need to let them know, like, have it for dinner. So I'm not cooking. I'm off at 6 today, but I'm not coming home by the time I get home, it'll probably be like 6:30. I'm not coming home and cooking. It'd have to be something very simple. So that being said, if they decide not to eat the chicken Alfredo for supper, the kids and Matt, yesterday I made mashed potatoes, corn, and I made pulled barbecue chicken in the slow cooker. There's chicken left, and I told Matt, and I told Grace. Well, I was like, hey Grace, in the freezer there's white tortillas, why don't you haul those out? We can make quesadillas for supper tomorrow with the leftover barbecue chicken. I don't think she pulled them out, so I'll text David when I'm at work, because he has today off. Get him to pull them out. After work, I am picking up... We have no white sugar at all. When we went through the pantry and that, we have brown sugar. We don't have white. We don't have oil. Grace and I didn't get to make the cookies yesterday. So after work today, I'm going to pick up oil, a small bag of sugar, because we don't use sugar in the house unless it's baking. No, not even in coffee or tea. We don't use sugar. We either just use creamer, or it's black, or if we do want sweetener, we use honey. Sugar tastes artificial, especially when you go a long time without using sugar. And then you use sugar, you're like, what is that taste? If you still use sugar, that's fine. We just, we don't like sugar. If it's already in something, that's one thing. But to add sugar to what it would normally get added to, like tea or coffee, no, we, honey. And then I need to get some peppers. I want to get a green pepper, and I think maybe red. I think I'm gonna get a green pepper, red pepper. We already have celery here. I need to get a can of corn. I'm making a big thing of chili tomorrow. I'm gonna do like half ground beef, half pork, unless I decide to just do all ground pork. But yeah, yum. I think I put that away. I'm not using that one today. All right. So I'm going to use the cream blush in here. Still, there's no weird smell or anything to it. There's no mold. I know you guys already know this. I've been talking about that Patrick Ta, one of his bigger palettes. I probably am going to buy one during the VIB sale. I have points. I'm not going to spend my Sephora points anymore. I'm just going to let them build up for the whole year. I'm already at... I have over 700 points. I don't know if I should be embarrassed of that, considering I started the year off at none, I think. I don't know if that's blush. What is that? Or what is that? Oh, that's blush. Okay. Let's get that blended. I wasn't sure about using the blush. I'm not a... It's a nice color, but it's so... I don't know. Basic. And that's like the pink blush in the other palette. I don't know. It's going patchy. It's because I'm using a sponge. That's alright. Well, I guess I'm not gonna... I'll leave that like that and I'll fix it up in a minute. Alright, let's do the eyeshadow. I'm gonna start out with, not you, the lightest one here. It's gonna be a neutral look. So if you're not into neutral looks, I'll put that on the lid and blend it up. If you're not into neutral looks, this won't be for you. Do you want to know why I think I just buy and buy? Because boredom, doom scrolling. I've been slowly unfollowing beauty pages off of Instagram because that's usually where I reel myself in on Instagram. So I've been unfollowing pages and whatnot. That is so patchy. Holy moly. I need my, see if I can fix this a little. I need my, let's do the side. We'll do a different blush. Even though that one's on underneath. It's okay. I need to wash my brushes. It's not the blush's fault. It's, I need to wash my brushes. Sometimes because the sponge picks up product. So it can make for an uneven application. Anyways, I'll do a different blush here shortly. Let's just do the eyes. Alright, I'm gonna go into this one. Wonder if today's gonna be a quiet day or not. Mix those two. Any of you guys have palettes that you're like, oh, I forgot I had that, or oh, I should dig that out? Do it. Make use of what you have. Then I'm gonna go into the darker one that's in here. It isn't really that much darker, but it's dark enough. Just put that out here. those mattes on. So I used all 3 mattes from the Glam palette. And then I want to go into this one right here. And put that out here. You could probably use a brush. I feel like they work better with a finger. Do the same thing on the other eye. This one right here. And then I think I want to take the one that's beside it, because I used the mattes from the other one, but I want to take this one right here, which looks like that, and put that one at the front. There's no fallout from these either, because they're not powdery. Unlike the mattes that are in the other palette, the Glam palette, these are not powdery. And then you can go back to that first one and just blend in the middle, just like that. This is a good palette, but I feel like me keeping this palette, I'm keeping it literally for these 2 shades right here. Maybe this one as well. Because I like those shades. Nothing extra on this brush, just blend. It's subtle, but it's there. And if you want some more sparkle, if you want this shing, sparkle a little bit more, go into this one, or even go into the highlighter, but I'm going to go into this one. And just add a little bit more. Brightness. So if I had my time back, I still would have bought in this one. Not the hype. I wouldn't have bought in the Hyper palette though. That one is a regret. I remember though, I held off on buying that one and then I went and bought it. I'm gonna take this brush, nothing on it, and just blend over. Debating. I feel like I need another shade here. Just to blend it up out here. I'm gonna go into this one and this one. Just put a little more. Because I do like having like a little definition out there. Although I feel like by the time I get to work, depending on how, if it's not windy out, it should be fine. But if it's windy, I'm expecting watery eyes to kick in. I just dipped that into the first shimmer. And then it's like, do I have enough going on the bottom? Just dipping into this one. I definitely like this one way more. I mean, I've used this palette a lot. More than this one, that's for sure. Let's clean that off. I think the eyes are going to stay like this. So there's that. Okay. For blush, that's my problem with the blush, is I don't have any proper. I don't want to go out not too much. From Patrick Ta. I'll go into powdered first. Just lightly building this up to what I want it. And then there's a cream in here. Again, all my stuff's dirty, but what would work though? Is this too big of a... Is this one too big? I don't know. No, this will work. So now I'm just dipping into the cream side and putting that over top. Okay, that's pretty. Take my blush right down. I like a blushed look. Especially considering like this, the eye look is not heavy. Alright, that's the shade Not Too Much. I'm like, what did I use that for? Whatever's left on this for bronzer, I'm just gonna go over. Put this away. I'm gonna put some mascara on before I do any. Well, let's do a little face powder. We'll do a little bit of this e.l.f. one. I'm still trying to debate if I like this one a lot or just a little. I mean, it does seem like a good base powder, as long as I don't put a whole lot on. If I just go in light-handed with it, not heavy-handed. I want to see if I want a highlighter, if I just want to keep the look subtle. Nothing extra on the brush, just whatever is on here. I'm just going back over. I want highlight, I don't know. The mascara that I have pulled out is the L'Oreal Paradise Big Deal. We're gonna use this one. Stitch and Angel. I'm debating what palette I want to use tomorrow. I wrote down some palettes that I want to use. Let me see how many of I used that I want to use. Looks like I have 3 more palettes. Today's only Wednesday, so yeah. I do want to do another look with the what's that called? I want to do a look with the Makeup by Mario, because that one's also on my Pan part of my Pan It Use It basket. So the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes one. So I do want to do a look with that this week. The Danessa Myricks Blooming palette. Is it called Blooming Romance? I do want to do a look with that this week. And then the Ensley Rain Lighten Your Eyes palette. I want to do another look with that palette. So those are the only 3 I've written down that I have not used yet. All the other ones I've written down I've used now this week. I think what I'm going to do is every Saturday or Sunday morning write down the palettes that I want to use or that pop into mind, and then see if I end up using them or not. This isn't a bad mascara. It feels like there's nothing in here. It's, like I said before, it's kind of on the drier side. Some people like drier formulas, some don't. I wish it just had a little bit more to it. It's almost at the brink of being too dry for me to even get any product on. I watched The Whale yesterday. It was on my wish list to watch. I watched it. I'm very happy for Brandon Fraser, because he hasn't been in anything in a very long time. That being said, that movie, I need to see if that's based on a true story or not, or they just literally made that movie up. the opening scene, Matt was like, wow, babe, yeah, you just go on and watch that. And of course, I was like, well, if it was a girl doing that, you wouldn't be saying anything. I don't know. I gotta think about that movie, about what it is. It was interesting, but I do think if you're gonna watch that movie, The Whale, you want to make sure you're not on your phone. The opening scene, yeah, you might be like, what? Is this what this movie's about? It's not. It's like less than a minute of something that he's doing, and there's no nudity or anything. But I'll leave it at that. You have to actually pay attention to that movie. I'm gonna Google when I'm at work if that was based on a true story or not. I wouldn't put it in like a top 10 or anything. It was, not the worst movie, but that was a long movie for what it was. I don't know how to like talk about what it's about without giving anything away. So now I'm like, okay, what movie do I watch tonight? I'm trying to get myself out of the habit of being on my damn phone, because every time I look around, everybody's on their phones, even like in here, in our own household. It's like, so I'm trying to get back into watching movies, because we're a movie household, especially Matt and I. Anyways, there's the mascara. It is a nice, to me, everyday mascara. I'm not going to put nothing else on the bottom. I'm thinking of highlighting, but do this quick stretch. Oh, you want to know something? Okay, I dreamt last night that I had lice. I dreamt last night that I had lice, and that my sister Terry was she was getting it out of my hair for me. That was kind of funny. I don't want this. I think I want to do a little bit more of the cream blush. And then I dreamt that my sister Tiffany had completely used up because you guys all know I just bought these, right? I dreamt that, I don't know what she did, but she had used up both miraculously in the span of an hour. Not only did she use up those, but she used up a bunch of Sol de Janeiro stuff. I was not happy in the dream. In real life, I wouldn't give a crap. I'd be like, okay. In the dream, though, I wasn't happy. I was like, alrighty, what was that about? Now I'm starting to wonder if we were actually teenagers in the dream, because I don't think I was an adult. But then it's like, as a teenager, there's no way in hell I would have Sol de Janeiro, or even that Rare Beauty stuff. I think Tiffany and I were getting ready to go out. For whatever reason, I keep having sporadic dreams where Tiffany and I are getting ready to go out together. Tiffany's one of my sisters. I have 5 sisters. She's a year younger than me. Terry's one of my sisters. She's same age as Matt. I can't remember if Terry and Matt both turned 42 or if they just turned 41. They turned 42. Suckers. They're getting old. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I'm turning 40 in July. Matt just turned 42 last month. Alright. I think I'm going to go to work looking like this. I say that as if it's a bad thing. Do I want to do a little bit more? Put a little bit of this right there. I just went in with more of the cream of the Makeup by Mario. For lips, my lips are, I want moisture. what is this stuff? That stuff all needs to go there. I want moisture, so let's use, see, there's the shadow. It's a very easy, simple look. For lips, I'm thinking, yeah, I want moisturized lips today. I'm thinking today I want to do, so I'm thinking the Makeup by Mario, or I would take the clearance one, but I'm using this one at home now because it leaks. When this one's gone, I am going to buy another one. But it leaks in my apron, so I can't take that one. Where's my e.l.f.? Is this maple sugar? Let me see what this one looks like with this look. We'll take the maple sugar today from Lawless. Forget the filler. So I'm sticking between these two. The Makeup by Mario one, I also like that one. That one's newer. Let's take this one. My favorite Lawless Forget the Filler shade is in the shade Velvet. That's what I picked up for you guys for what's in here. Grace will be drawing a name Thursday, because some of the people, a couple of the people, not everybody, a few, have gone and fixed their settings so that they show as public subscriber. Again, for the giveaways, if you literally just commented on one video, like within the past couple of days, you're probably not going to be in the giveaway. We'll see. It depends. You got till Thursday. My giveaways, and I'll say this nicest way possible, they're for active subscribers who've been active like almost for the majority of the time I've had this channel. And there's a lot of people who have been active this like pretty much almost the entire time. That doesn't mean you won't be part of any giveaways though. I have two. And I think I'm drawing for both this week. The other one, I think, is out for delivery. It's the Makeup by Mario palette. So what's in here? All my favorite, not all, because that would be like a boatload of money. Some of my favorite lip products are for the 300 subscriber giveaway. And then for the 400 one, I bought one of my favorite palettes, even though it's new to me this year. It's I bought the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes, the neutrals. This one, I bought this one for the 400 sub giveaway, as well as the Makeup by Mario, one of his new glosses. Super Shine lip gloss in Midnight Mauve, because these two go very well together. So that's for the 400 sub. We're almost at 500 subs. I'm gonna buy one of my favorite palettes for that. And then we won't be doing another giveaway until I hit 1,000. It's to give back, to say thank you. No, I know I don't have to buy anything or give you guys anything, but it's to say thank you for you guys watching me do my makeup. I like this stuff. So this one's maple. Is it called maple sugar? Yeah, maple sugar. Alright guys, I need earrings. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll stay it right up until Wednesday. So you have like another day and a half, 2 days. Make sure you go into your channel settings where it says I did show in a video. I can show it one more time. I do have a couple people who said they can't find it. I need to go eat. I'll show you one more time. I think I can do it on here. Oops. So you go onto YouTube. It's the lighting that might make it kind of hard to see. So we're on my channel. We're going to go you. So on yours, it would say you as well. You click on view channel for yourself. You click on, so it has like your channel name right here. Then there's like a little pen. You click on that pen. And then you go down to where it says privacy. Privacy, it says keep all my subscriptions private. As long as it's pointing that way, they're not set to private. If you turn it the other way, it's set to private. You could always do it and then message me and ask. Yeah, we're at 452 subs. Awesome. And the subs too, it goes up and down. Because that's life. Not everybody's gonna like my content. Alright. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Alright guys, thanks for watching. And yeah, hopefully you like this look. I do. It's a very tamey look. Alright. Thanks for watching guys and have a good day. Today's Tuesday. Wednesday. Oh my gosh. Happy hump day. Just joking. Anyways, have a good day.